Hello guys, this is Shreya and I welcome you in my channel Share Knowledge Hub. Guys, today I'm going to tell you that how can you do preparation for your IAS exam. Guys, there is a big question in front of those students who want to do preparation for the IAS exam, that how to do prepare for that. And guys, I think it is a very valid and very important question, that how to do preparation for any exam before preparing for that. So I will tell you everything related to how can you do preparation for your IAS exam. Guys, sometime before, one of my student has asked me that ma'am, how can I prepare for my IAS exam? I want to do preparation for IAS exam, but I don't have correct guidance for that. I don't have any idea that how can I do preparation for that. So I couldn't reply him at that time because I didn't have any idea about that. So I asked one of my cousin and one of my teacher who has recently qualified IAS exam. So I asked them. My teacher has qualified exam some years before, and my cousin has qualified the IAS exam recently. So I asked them that how you have done your preparation, what you have studied, how you have studied, what you have to study. I asked everything to them, and they told me everything, that what you have to do your preparation, how you have to do your preparation. They told everything to me. So after that I told him that how could he do his preparation. And guys, I thought at that time that there are many students who want to do preparation for the IAS exam and they don't have correct guidance. They don't have even any guidance. So they face many problems for that how to prepare for the IAS exam. So guys, I thought that I should make a video on that how can you do preparation for your IAS exam, because I want that no student should face any problem in anything. He should face no problem in doing his studies. My desire is that. So I wanted to make a video on that topic. So guys, in my today's video, I will tell you that how can you do preparation for your IAS exam. So guys, let's start now. Two things you have to keep in your mind before you are going to do preparation for your IAS exam. You have to keep two things in your mind. First is your educational background. That what is your educational background? From which subject you have done your studies? What you have studied? All these things are very important. And guys, second thing is your age. What is your age? Age is meant by you are in 11th or 12th class, you are in graduation, or you have completed all your studies, and after that you are preparing for IAS exam. So guys, today I will tell you everything about that. So guys, firstly we will talk about what is your educational background. Educational background means you are doing your studies from arts background, or you have done your studies from science or commerce background. If you are from arts background, then your level of preparation and your way of preparation will be different. And if you belong to science or commerce background, then your way of preparation will be totally different. So guys, today I will tell you that if you have studied from arts background, then what you have to do, and if you have done your studies from science or commerce background, then what you have to do. So guys, firstly we will talk about arts background. If you have done your studies from arts background, then there is a big benefit for you, because there is a big role of general studies subject to qualify the IAS exam, and those general studies subject are history, geography, political science and economics. So guys, if you have done your studies and if you are doing your studies from arts section, then you get a major benefit that these all four subjects belong to arts group. So there is a big benefit for you, right? And if you have done your studies from science or commerce background, then you will face little difficulty, that you have to study all these subjects very carefully. So guys, there is no big matter that you have to study. You can do very easily if you want. So guys, if you belong to arts group, then you don't have to pay that much attention as much as science and commerce group, because guys, there is a major role of these general studies subject in prelims as well as in mains. So guys, if you will ask anybody that I want to do preparation for my IAS exam and how can I do that? So firstly, he would suggest you the books of NCERT. The books of NCERT from 6th to 12th standard. So guys, if you belong to arts group, then you can start your studies from 9th class book, or you can start your studies 11th class books. It depends upon you, and I am saying that on the basis of that you must have some knowledge from 6th to 9th. I am saying on the basis of that. But if you don't have sufficient knowledge and if you have any doubt that you must study, then there is no issue. You do your study, it will take only little time. And guys, if you belong to science or commerce group, then you should never neglect the books from 6th class. You should never think that I am from graduation or I have completed my studies and now I will study 6th class book. You should never think that. You should start your studies from just 6th class books. You should never neglect them. And even guys, you belong to arts group, you can start your studies from 6th class book as well. It will be very beneficial for you. Your all concepts will be very clear. So guys, you can also study that. It will take only 2 to 3 days to study one book. If you will study consistently, it will take only 2 to 3 days for you to study one book. So I think you can give this much time for your studies. It is only for you, so you can study, right? So guys, please do your studies very carefully. Now guys, we will talk about your age. What is your age? Age means if you belong to 11th or 12th class, or you are doing your graduation, or you have done all your studies, you have completed all your studies, and now you are preparing particularly for your IAS exam. So guys, firstly we will talk about 11th and 12th class students. If you are in 11th and 12th class, then you have to focus on some special things. Firstly, you have to know that you don't have to focus on remembering anything. You have to focus on learning and understanding anything. Because if you will focus on remembering, after some time you can forget everything. But if you will focus on understanding, then you will be able to remember everything. So guys, you don't focus on remembering. You focus on learning and you focus on understanding everything. There is no need to make notes of any subject, guys. There is no need for you to make your notes now. When the time will come, then you make your notes. Because when at that time you will make your notes, those notes will be of very high quality. Because by that time you might have developed so much understanding in yourself. You might have become so much knowledgeable by that time. So guys, don't make your notes now. Make your notes when the time will come. And guys, what two things you have to do is, firstly, you have to read one national newspaper daily. Daily you have to do one national newspaper. And after that, what you have to do, the second thing is, you have to listen daily the radio news. Radio news come at night, so you can listen at that time. So you have to do two things. One is you have to read one national newspaper daily, and second thing, you have to listen the radio news daily. It will develop the understanding of current affairs in yourself, and it will keep you very aware, which is very important to qualify the IAS exam. And these things are sufficient for you. If you will do these things, these are sufficient for you, and don't do anything else. And guys, now we come to our graduation students. What you have to do? You have to do the same things as I told for 11th and 12th class students. And after that, what you have to do is, you must select your optional subject now. During your graduation, you must have selected your optional subjects now, because these play a major role in qualification of your IAS exam. Your optional subject play a major role. for the qualification of your IAS exam. So if you want to qualify, then you must have selected your optional subject now and start your study now. You study, don't do your study too much. You have to study only little and little. Your optional subject, you have to study only little and little, and you will see, by the time when the time will come, you will see that you have gained so much knowledge about your subject. You have grabbed all the concepts related to your subject. So guys, choose your optional subject now and start your studies now. And guys, now we come to our other points, that is, you can do some additional things also if you want. If you can take out some extra time for your studies, you can do some extra things, like you can study the books of your interest, like some other subjects books out of your syllabus. You can study, you can study the books, some books of your interest, and if any important personality comes in your city, then you can go to attend their lecture. It will be very beneficial for you because it will develop your personality. And the second thing which you can do is, you must go out, you must interact with people, because it will also develop your personality, and your personality development is very important, guys. If you want to qualify your IAS exam, then your personality development is very important for you, because your personality is judged in your interview. When you are going to face your interview of your IAS exam, your personality is judged there. Its another name is personality test. So what does it mean? Your personality is just there. So you must focus, guys, for the development of your personality along with your studies. So you must interact with people. And the second thing, guys, what you have to do is, you must focus on your language. It means your speaking and your writing skills, because when you will go to mains exams, it will there your writing skills will be judged. They get so much of copies, but it depends upon you that how you make your copy different from others. You have to make your copy different from others if you want to qualify your mains exam. So guys, you have to focus on your writing skills as well as your speaking skills. Speaking skills for your interview and your writing skills for your mains exam, because you have to make your copy different, and along with difference, you have to correct all your mistakes. What mistakes you do in while you're speaking and while you're writing, you have to correct all your mistakes. So guys, you must focus on your language also. And guys, now we come to our other point, that is how much you have to study. It's a big question that how much I have to study. Some people says that who qualifies the exam, IAS exam, they studies 18 hours, they study 15 hours. But guys, I want to tell you that it is not important at all that you study for 15 hours, you study for 18 hours. It is not important at all. You can study only 5 to 6 hours. By studying that much time, you can also qualify your exam. But you must study consistently. You must focus on your studies during that time. So guys, it's not important for you to study 15 or 18 hours. You can study 5 to 6 hours also, and you can qualify your exam. But doing studies consistently. And guys, second thing is that from where I can take the coaching to qualify my IAS exam. Do I have to go to Delhi? Do I have to go to any another city to qualify the IAS exam? I want to tell you guys that it is not at all important that you go to Delhi for your preparation, that you go to very highly costing institute to clear your IAS exam. It is not important at all. What is important? Your studies, only your studies. Coaching institutes guys can give you guidance only. They can't give you guarantee that you will clear your exam, you will qualify your exam. Then they can only give you guidance that what you have to study, how you have to study. They can't give you guarantee that you will definitely clear your IAS exam. So guys, it depends upon you that how you will study, what you will study, how much is your focus. That depends upon you only. You might have listened that son of farmer has cleared the IAS exam. He has qualified his IAS exam. So can you tell me from where he has taken his coaching? Did he had that much money to take the coaching from those institute? Please tell me. Did he have that much money? No, right? Still he had qualified. So how he had qualified? He couldn't even get the correct guidance that how should he do his study, how much he has to study, what he has to study. He couldn't get even that much guidance. So guys, you can think that if a son of farmer can qualify the IAS exam, then you are getting so much of guidance. You have so much sources. So why can't you qualify the IAS exam? You can also qualify your exam if you want. If you have the highest determination, if you have a strong determination, then you can also clear your IAS exam. Believe me guys. So start your preparation now. And guys, if you have any doubt related to this, please ask me. As much as I have knowledge, I will clear all your doubts. And if I don't know anything about your doubt, what you are asking to me, I will gather the knowledge for that, and after that I will tell you. I don't have that much knowledge. I don't say that I can tell you everything, but I can gather the knowledge about that, and after that I will tell you. What are your queries? Whatever is your problem, I will solve all your problems. Believe me. So please tell me in the comment section and start your preparation now. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to get the latest video updates of my channel, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. And if you like my video, then please press the like button. Thank you so much for watching this video.